Yeah, it was scrubbing in the corners.
Okay. We're going live. Okay, hello everybody. It says we're live. Yep. It says we're live. Oh, there we go. Awesomeness. We are here. And it just started on YouTube. There we go. Hello everybody. Oh dear. My Facebook is having connections. There we go. Hello, Diane. How are you? Hello, Tanya. Oh, I think I put some stuff in a pizza box for you today, Tanya. Hello, Trish. And I put stuff in a pizza box for you today, too. Yeah. Treat kits haven't left yet. They will leave on Monday.
They're leaving Monday. Even if they've got me part of them. So,
you all know me well enough. You know that I always set myself a task that is far, far too hard. The bar is always set far higher than I could ever leap. And yeah, there is a lot of stuff made in these kits. Oh my gosh, we have tried new things and different things, and there's some cool stuff in there. Hello, Helen. How are you? And I know, woohoo, Tanya, exactly. Hello, Joanne. Hope you all had fun tonight. We had a wonderful time tonight. Can't show any photos or videos because it's got lots of other people's kids in it, but her friends did run off her a little bit, and so I said she just had to dance because they kept on getting run. She was just running around looking for them all the time. So we said she just had to dance, and then they went in any case, and she found other friends. And then we found friends of ours as we were leaving. Hello, Debbie. How are you? And Joanne. Oh, Quentin, you spoke to Joanne today, didn't you?
Yes, dear. I'm going to find Joanne's flare buttons.
Yes, Debbie, we did have a great time at the disco. Hello, Lee. Oh, yes, as I do, Joanne. As I do. I always give myself too hard a task. Stay safe with the weather event coming. Yes, we have heard about the weather event. Quentin has rung the building owner next door to us at work and told him, reading the riot act, about getting his build something done this weekend. Some more done this weekend. Can I still join the virtual retreat? Unfortunately not, Diane. We've packed the kits, but we have a virtual retreat in like a month.
We did have one kit come up today, and I think it lasted about 15 minutes.
Yeah. It sold really, really quick. I put it on Facebook. But the June virtual retreat, Diane, is like in a month. We'll be packing those kits before we know it. Yeah, I'm a little bit concerned that I haven't got them packed yet. But I've just got retreat. So we're doing 4 retreats in 4 months. I don't know why. Let's just say it was silly. But it's not. I love doing retreats. Hello, Tash. Yes, it did. Thank you, Sandra. Hello, Sandra. And hello, Marge. Hello, Beryl. Oh, did I miss someone there? No. Hello, Karen. Sorry, Diane. Hello, Kathy.
I'll put a link to the next retreat very shortly.
So this is what we did this week with Runaway Princess. I call this feminine grunge. Whether it was grungy enough, I don't know. But and we did a sidestep card for Mother's Day. And then if you missed last weekend, this is what was last weekend. It was 3 classes, Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. And it is a double flippy thing. It holds 46 photos. Chrissy's done hers, and it is awesome. This goes here.
Lucia and Beck on YouTube.
Hello, Louisa.
Louisa, sorry.
Or Louisa.
Sorry,
I think it's Louisa. And hello, Beck. We're just talking to a different Beck. And then Amelia's just chatting away to this little girl, and we go, you know that little girl. She goes, no, I don't. I'm like, yeah, that's such and such a sister. Oh, I know her.
I've been to her house.
I've been to her house. I played in her Barbie room. Hello, Beth.
Diane
Hello,
saying last
Diane.
weekend's lives were fabulous. Must have been me. It was all mine.
No, they'll be sent Monday, Sandra. We've got most of them done.
Have you got any of those kits back in stock? Soon, Debbie.
Trust the disco went well. Yes, it did, Leslie. Yes.
We're just waiting on
Thank you,
paper
Diane.
pads to come in for the last weekend's kits.
Yes, we're just waiting on the paper pads. Okay, so we're using Gnome for the holidays. So there's only 3 papers. So there's paper 1. And this is paper 2. I think we might use this. See, this one's Christmassy. And this is paper 3. And this is what we're going to use. So I have actually fussy cut. I actually fussy cut 2 sheets in the end. Because I thought I might do a double.
Do you want me to call this a cute animal Friday night live?
Cute animal. I called it Cute Animals Double Page. I actually put on there that it's a double page.
You're crackers. What are you doing a double page?
I don't know.
I'm just going to put cute animal Friday night.
I guess we possibly are. So I'm thinking this. If we do a double, we need to have a lot of paper.
Where's Sandy D? You and I need to have a chat, Sandy D. What have you done in my life?
Okay.
Desley's doing this. Hello, Desley.
Now, so if we do that, I've got them a little animals now. We've only just walked in the door. We were running late because we were chatting to our friends.
Us get caught up talking.
Because we'd been sitting like Nigel's all evening, and then we realised that, you know, like only 2 metres away is a friend of ours sitting on his own waiting for his wife to finish work. But I don't want it to look like snow. Does that make sense? We don't actually want it to look like snow.
Crackers. It's the 6th of May and it's still hot.
These are like mountains. Okay, I'm going to show you Cottage Garden, which comes out in 2 weeks. I don't know what we're doing next weekend. Maybe someone needs to message us some ideas for next weekend. I don't know what we're doing next weekend because the weekend after is Cottage Garden. So I'm going to show you Cottage Garden because I want to use a piece of it, I think.
I can give you a whole heap of stuff to use next weekend.
Yeah. Like what?
I don't know. Stuff I just find laying around the shop.
That's paper 1. Oh, he's obnoxious. And this is paper 2. It is a little gardening, I know. And this is paper 3. I think this one might be everyone's favourite. And then this is paper 4. And this is paper 5. I probably should put packs of this up for pre-order this weekend. And this is paper 6. I think we might use this. And I know the paper's not even in the system.
Oh, Diane said I'm really talented in cottage gardening. It's okay.
She did not say you're talented. Hard man.
I should read your iPad.
You
Yeah,
wanted to.
Amelia
Lee
had
wants
fun.
it to be a snow page.
Yes, Amelia had a ball, Di.
Because you'll have one.
Oh,
Says
no.
Karen. Yes, Marlene. She had a great time. She did have a good time. She cracked the sads a little bit because I made her dance, not run around the paddock.
Hello, Dee.
Thank
I
you,
hope
Tanya.
everyone's feeling better in your house.
Yeah, hopefully little man's feeling a bit better. So I'm thinking a bit of this for grass. But what if we... It's on the back of it.
That collection's called Gnome for the Holidays, isn't it?
Yes.
Okay. What is Gnome for Christmas? Keep popping up in mine.
Oh, because if people typed in the wrong thing, I have it set so that they can do the wrong thing.
I know it's called Gnome for the Holidays.
Because a few customers started calling it Gnome for Christmas. So I sort of put Gnome for Christmas in as a tag. So just in case people were coming up with one. Why are you doing that? To put a tag up? To put a link up?
Yes.
Well, why are you typing it in?
Sorry?
Why are you typing it in?
Because I was putting in tags and I typed in Gnome and it came up as Gnome for
Oh.
Christmas.
Oh, I thought you were going to put up a link.
No.
Okay. I've got some stuff.
You're scraping again.
Because I put white up. It's not that.
A terrible time with this thing scraping.
Oh, I think it's on the right. So I grabbed a few bits and pieces that might be useful. Might. Let's put the flares. Flares. Camera. Maybe not. Maybe the balloon. Maybe a hot air balloon. And I've got story time. Little house flower. Big effects. Maybe not. I grabbed one that said happy day, I thought.
Karen thought she was running late for a second, then she realised running to start.
Oh, I'm only just starting. We could do happy day. The good life. I don't think the buzzy bees match.
It's taken a lot away, folks.
This definitely doesn't match.
Sorry if I wiggled the frame then.
Why don't you just turn it off?
Because it's over near here, the switch. Wrong light.
Okay. I think we do happy day. And maybe a house. And a flower.
So we definitely have some sort of strobing thing going on with the camera and the lights and trying to figure it out.
Okay.
It's all good now.
So I've got white here. And I'm thinking what we do is we put white, do white pages. And look, I'm just going to turn the light off. Just turning it off. Is what it is.
I don't know what strobing is, one little one like.
Oh,
You don't really get rid of that one.
no, it's okay.
Yeah, you can turn your main one back on. Yes. Stop strobing now.
Okay. Maybe there's a little light that's dying. So if we do a double and then frame it with the timber. Let's do that. Yes, let's. So let's move all these bits out of the way. Put our little pile of animals over here.
It's freezing in Victoria, apparently. Bloody hot here.
It's a bit warm here. Apparently it's going to rain. Okay. So let's make a framed double page. So let's cut this one to 12 inches. So we've got two pieces of Gnome for the Holidays paper number 2. And you know how you know it's paper number 2? Because the last digits are 2. And then let's cut this one. And so you get a bit of leeway.
So you're cutting them down to 12 by 12.
Yep. And I'll show you why I'm having the timber go up and down. It's because to go this way, it might not perfectly match, although it kind of does almost. But if you go this way, it is better not to have the same one in the middle because it looks a bit odd. I have the different one. If you go like this, it doesn't matter. It sort of matches. So we're going to stick these two together. But before we do that, let's get our white out. We've got 2 pieces of Alpine white. It's strobing.
We even tried a different camera setting.
2 pieces of Alpine white.
Yep.
And what we're going to do is we're going to cut these 2. We're going to cut them to 10 inches by 10 inches. We're going to have a nice big frame. And I'm cutting them together on my locker chopper so they're the same. No, we're not cutting them 10 by 10. We're cutting them 10 by 11. 10 by 11. Yes. So let's stick these 2 together. So make sure we match them up.
So 10 by the Alpine white, sorry, is a smooth white cardstock that's slightly creamy in colour. This is the best way to
It's
describe
just slightly off-white.
It's a very stiff card.
It's going to be good if we colour it. So I've got these 2 pieces of paper number 2. We're ignoring what's on the back and we're going to tape them together. This is how I do a double page because it means that my double is more secure and I work on it as a whole continuous thing. And then let's stick our 2 pieces of white together. And I'm getting the edges that were cut together, putting them together. So then when we turn this over, this will go like this. There we go, like that. Let's get our now this needs to be something different. I think this might need to be like a blue or a sky, something to represent sky. What do we think? Turn this upside down, this one upside down, we do get the same. But if we do this, I think that'll be better because it's different. So these are sort of mountains. But then if we use these as mountains as well, that are behind those mountains. And then we'll put some grass in the front. I think. Maybe. Okay. So what do we do next? Next up, let's get our pencil. And we've got this where we want it to go. And what we're going to do is we're going to just lift the corners and we're going to come in a little bit. And we're going to make a mark. We're going to make like a corner check mark. And coming in like 1/2 inch or 3/4 inch. Yep, I'm going to cut the innards out. And I am going to sort of like join the lines. I do find that if I don't join the lines, what happens is I end up with kind of like where I keep going. I keep cutting. Now when we get to the middle here, actually let's just be really honest. Let's keep 1 inch on each side of the middle that we don't cut. Actually, let's draw that line down. Okay. So we're cutting this out to be Scroogey and save paper to alleviate the weight in our albums. And we might be able to do something with this. We'll have a look at what we get for our efforts. Other than some of this awesome timber. I love this timber. It is beautiful. Look at that. And look at that free stuff. Probably shouldn't be doing this with my fussy cutting scissors, but it's not hard yards. I don't usually cut the middle out of things with my fussy cut scissors a lot because sometimes it can be quite trying on the join, like on the hinge. Like it can put stress on the hinge. Rightio. So we've got that. It strobes when I get closer as well. It's really not good. It's not been something that's happened before.
It's a 1 1/4 inch frame or something.
Yeah, I actually think this light's dying. To be perfectly honest. Oh, it's about 1 1/4 inch, 1.5 inches. Okay, so we've got this. So let's get some watercolor. Yes, I've been fussy cutting. Planning to fussy cut stuff. Rightio. Oh, can I have some water, please, in this jar? Rightio. So I'm thinking we're going to use a combo of a couple of different blues in our metallic watercolours. A couple of these ones here, those 3. And we're going to swap them onto this plastic packet and then we're going to smoosh that onto our background.
Yes, I'm getting it. Gosh, some of it's frumpy. It is hard going to a disco and your friends leave and go home before you. And then when you find other friends, you have to go home. Yeah, Beth, it's something to do with the light and the camera settings and the lights. We've got to...
I think the light's dying. We've already replaced one of this medium-sized ring light already this year.
Yeah. Because
it started doing that in the first.
We've even got a big strobe, a big ring light bouncing off, reflecting off the roof down, so I don't. We're trying to up our lighting game and things are getting worse.
Yeah.
So let's do a bit of... Okay.
It could be because it's raining.
No, it's not because it's
No.
raining. Did it the other week too.
It's only started it last week.
Yeah.
Last week. The GJ at tonight's disco is actually our insurance broker.
He does DJ on the weekends.
He does. He owns a band booking service, and he DJs, and he's in a band. I'm going to add a heap of water. And what that's going to do is then help it to spread around a bit and get a bit more blendy. We want a little bit more blendy. You know what I mean? Like that. A bit more blendy. See, that's nice. A little blotchy, but a little bit more blendy. And that's where we've got a line. Let's just break the line up with our fingers. But yeah, he's our business insurance broker, not our. What do you know? What do you think?
This is a new technique I have to learn, says Karen. Finger painting is real good.
He's a bit of a smart mouth sometimes, isn't he? Set the heat tool out. So, normally, if I was creating this just for me, or for a class that's happening at a later time, I would just let it naturally dry. But I don't have that benefit. So where I see a line, I sort of pat it out.
You've got 5 finger painting. There you go.
What's that?
So Karen said she thinks she's 5 finger painting.
No.
Well, it's not finger painting, it's using the finger tool.
Using the paintbrushes you were born with. So I'm saying that about finger painting when using your hands. So you can't use your hands to paint with a cadmium colour. So if it's got cadmium in the name, don't use it with your hands.
Put on some gloves.
Put on some gloves. We actually don't sell any cadmium colours. Company accidentally sent us some once, and Golden did, and we discounted them and got rid of them. We warned people, but so that'll do. Let's pop this aside while we sort of
Let's try.
What are the fussy cut pieces out of those?
Paper 3.
There's only one of those?
2.
Two?
Okay. Snip, snip. So let's cut. And I'm moving the paper and I'm taking nice, big, long cuts. And I am smoothing out. Oh, I should cut that corner a bit. Doesn't have to be exactly the same. We're going to adjust this as we go. Okay. Let's do the same here. So this is the other side of the piece that had the fussy cuts. And it's okay if they're slightly different. Actually, it's probably better. So when we stick these together, we'll adjust them. So then on this side here, let's get rid of that bit of blue. There. And there. Okay, let's stick these together. So we're going to get a couple of bits of our sort of wider tape. And doesn't quite, it has to be perfectly joined here, but it doesn't have to be perfect up here, because we're going to sort of make it look a little more natural.
What is cadmium? Sorry.
It's a color type. It's actually a naturally occurring ingredient, but it's poisonous.
Yeah, it's carcinogenic.
It's carcinogenic and it's poisonous. Pregnant women should definitely not paint with it at all. A cadmium color. I actually threw all mine out.
It's a pigment color.
Even Jo Sonia uses it.
Mm.
Red. It's yellow and red. Okay, so that's eased in nicely, and let's. There we go.
It's not that the paint brands that are selling it to you are
No.
poor quality or anything like that.
No, and it's the higher the quality brand, more likely their cadmium is poisonous.
Yeah.
So then this is going to go kind of like this.
Definitely wouldn't use it in a kid's class.
No, we just don't sell it because it's not everyone listens. So when you tell people, so that's why we don't sell resin in our store, because when you tell people that resin is poisonous and they need to use gloves and respirators and that, their eyes glaze over sometimes, and that's when you know not to sell them resin. Okay, so let's just, this is paper 6 from Cottage Garden. So we're just going to tear, and this is like about 1.5 inches to 2 inches wide. So we've got a bit there.
Paper 6 Cottage Garden, and you're tearing an inch and a half strip.
1.5 to 2 inches. I think it started 1.5 inches here and it's ended up 2 inches. So then let's do another.
Yeah, only 2 of those strips.
Yeah. And what we're going to do is we're going to join these. So let's get these 2 and join them. And I hope it looks nice. So, yep, we just tore that. We didn't plan how it was going to look. We just tore it. We just got in and we ripped it up.
I was
And
putting green
that's
pattern
good.
paper because if you buy it cheap, it'll be.
The green pattern paper. You can't buy this paper yet. It will be in the kit, but okay. So we've got a bit of tapage issues there. Tape issues. Right, there we go. Okay. So then let's I'm going to need like a piece in the middle here. A little hump. We'll need a piece on the end. And oh, can't do pointy bits. And I'll make another pointy bit. And another pointy bit. And let's do another bit. Yeah. We need another bit in there.
Oh, that makes my life interesting.
What's that?
We haven't made those papers.
Yep. So you need to pick a different paper. And then, or just don't put it in.
I'm just not putting it in.
For tonight, and then we'll add it in tomorrow. So then let's, these papers aren't even in our system. Let's just put one over here for good measure, because we can't let this side have all the fun. That's the back of that, just so you know.
Or is it adding the extra green gives it more dimension?
Yeah, I like that.
Oh, that's right.
Let's do a test drive.
How was your dance?
Not very good.
What dancing I said?
At dance, at the disco.
Go and grab my phone and find it, and there's a video of you dancing. It's a Barbie girl. You're a Barbie girl.
I'm not a Barbie girl, Dad.
Okay.
Yeah.
You said it, not me.
So what are we doing with the Barbie doll house then?
We're keeping it.
We're keeping it.
What happens every time Dad opens a cupboard full of Amy's Barbies that are in the boxes still?
Barbie!
Sorry.
Yeah. Naomi John has got Barbies still in the boxes. Mint special edition Barbies still in the boxes. And someone wants to get her hands on them.
Don't know who that someone is.
And I think when we do this, if we do this so that we have...
Dad, I found it.
Well, you go watch it out in the lounge room so it doesn't play in here. Because the volume's probably right up there. She sounds tired. It's Friday night plus a disco added into it. Yep. I'll be going to shower there shortly. Sorry about Barbie girl playing in the background, peeps.
Yeah, we probably shouldn't be playing that in the background.
I don't think anyone could make out what it was anyway, but.
And we'll put some in the front.
Yeah.
Like that. But I think we need the frame.
Noah, can you come scroll for me? While I
around the
quickly
whole
show you something?
page. So let's build it on the white.
Hey, turn it off.
Okay.
Can you scroll for me?
So this blue piece, this light blue, we're going to put tape on the back of that.
That's cool. Good job. You'll have to like everyone's stuff.
Down the
otherwise you can
bottom.
miss 100 or so.
So let's leave the top here that we can put a bit of foam on it.
No, going for a shower.
Yeah, she's tired.
She is. Did Dad inform you on all the YouTube comments?
Yes. So we're lining up the center here. But we haven't stuck it here and here, so we can put some foam behind it. So we want to get a bit of dimension. So if we put that there and we just stick it along the bottom here, let's get a narrower tape because this is not as wide. And then we can put foam at the top here as well.
Debbie asked, what brand tape is that?
Express it. So this is 6 mil, it's 24 mil, and I've got a roll of 48 over here. I like 48.
Hello, Pam.
So let's line up the center. And we've got this so we can put some foam behind these, raise these up. Give it just a little bit more interest. Okay. So let's put this piece of grass. I think we need to lower this one down. Oh, made a pointy bit. Oh, and another white bit. I don't like the white bits. Oh, point. Oh. That's better. So let's put some tape through here. Let's make this kind of flat. Oops. Find the center. Where are we going to stick this? Sort of there. Ooh, is that straight?
Debbie says thank you. Pam says liking the layout so far. Lorianne says, are you going to add
Lorraine.
ink to the edge? Yeah, Lorraine.
Edges
Sorry.
around the green. I probably won't. I thought about it, but I could, but I don't want the grass necessarily to be the superstar of the show. We kind of want our, where's all our bits? Let's put this one in here. We kind of want our animals to be the star of the show.
No, you need to scroll.
I just don't know if that's enough. I don't think it is. So let's go along here with a piece of tape. Let's go to here. before we do that, let's put.
Kind of like a mountain range.
Yeah, it is a bit like a mountain range. Let's put this one in here.
What type of occasions or like pictures could you put on this page?
He just loves to start conversations, doesn't he? And you know what? If you saw him face to face, he might start a conversation with some of you, but not all of you. Definitely not going to look you in the eye. And that's not because he's evil. It's hard work looking people in the eye. Now, don't look at the grain of the fabric because it's going in all different directions here. So this could be good for kindy or outdoor birthday party. We could probably put a banner on this and make it into something.
Like cupcakes and banners.
Cupcakes and banners. Yeah, they'd be good on here.
Getaway. Adventure.
So it sits in here. And I've ripped it. I have ripped it. It'll be right.
Kind of gives a patchwork blanket vibe.
Patchwork blanket vibe. It does a bit, doesn't it, matey?
Although the only thing Grandma ever gave us that was handmade was a beanie with a hole in it, so a teapot cozy.
Yeah. A tea cozy beanie.
Yeah.
She gave us other things, but that's the most memorable thing you got. So let's start here. Let's put a piece here. So we're going to leave these ones so we can sort of tuck a bit of foam in here.
Give dimension.
But what we need to do is we need to kind of get them on here first. So that then after that we can actually put the foam in after we've cut this. And I'll show you what I mean in a minute. So let's... Let's just... Okay. I love that green. I'm not a green fan. You all know that. I'm not a big green fan, but I love that green. Chuck that bit out.
Everybody loves green.
No, you do. I don't.
I love green.
Scrapbooking not meant to be perfect. It's good that grass is going in different directions.
Yeah, it is. But you could ink it. You could definitely ink the edges of it, but so it's getting a bit thick here.
Get
I'm
out
gonna
like
get my
those
other
pom-poms
scissors.
onto it. If you
Let's
re-
stick pom-poms onto it.
If you really wanted to go that far.
You could.
That'd actually be real good.
Next thing you know, Mum's just going to stick pom-poms on in the morning.
Yeah. She loves coming out in the morning and checking out the page to see what I did the night before.
Lee says snow pictures.
Snow pictures, yes, Lee. It could be snow pictures.
Helen says love the dimension. Trish says it's really nice green.
It is a lovely green.
Joanne
It's a green
says,
denim. It's actually a piece of denim that I made green.
Joanne says no, I agree. No, I agree. Green is not my favourite.
No, but I like this green. Green's not my cup of tea, and I don't drink tea.
Olive drab's not my favourite.
Olive drab's not necessarily Quentin's favourite anymore.
Let's just hope.
Olive drab is army green, merely.
Let's just hope Amelia didn't buy Mum tea for our Mother's Day.
She reckons she didn't.
That's how it's for.
Her bag wasn't big enough for the thing I wanted. Gotta remember, I worked on the Mother's Day stall on Thursday afternoon. I know what was on offer.
No, see, she probably bought you something.
There's only about 100 things to choose from.
See, Mum, she probably bought you something that we already have.
So you remember that peg you bought me with the inspirational quote on it that
I think
you were in like grade 5. Oh, you bought one as well. Yes, I've got one from when Noel was in grade 5. We finally sold out of them on Thursday.
Yeah,
Your
there was
mum
also
kiss.
some pegs.
Yeah.
I think they sold out.
Let's
Yeah,
go.
they did eventually. Here, you going to say goodbye to everybody?
Well, she's got wet hair.
Just wait. I'll move my page out of the way.
I've been moving your page.
Mum, you might want to sort the line out a bit.
Yeah,
Stroby.
stroby, because I
Yeah.
was showing the
Good
white
night,
side.
hello, goodbye.
Now you've got to say it when you're under there.
Good night, hello, goodbye.
Still got a loose tooth.
She's very heavy.
Oh.
Come on,
Look at that.
After the
I like
loft
that.
bed, I reckon I could go for a loft bed tonight.
No, Dad, you're not.
Just locked underneath.
It's very black and white there. It's very definite. Sorry, I just knocked the phone. We don't profess to be professional. There's no one that comes along and edits. Oh, I can show you later what I did in the online store. I called the IT department, and the IT department turned up and did some work on the online store. And guess what? I am the IT department. So when you ask for an update to the online store, it's me that does it.
Oh, everyone smashed the comments when Amelia did that. Diane says, Elisa, when you say it was denim, did you re-dye or change the colour when you saved it?
I did a million things to it and finally rested on green.
Okay.
I did a whole heap of different things. I couldn't tell you exactly what I did because I have no idea, but I did it a while ago actually for something else, and then I went, oh, I think it might work with that collection I've got on the plan. So it.
Diane says again,
Got
night,
planned.
Miss Amelia. Lorianne says, good night, sweetie.
It's Lorraine.
Lorraine.
Fella's mum's Lorianne.
Oh, sorry. Diane says again, she's so darn cute.
She is, isn't she?
Tanya says, hello and good night, sweetie. Beth says, night, starling girl. I think that was darling girl, but
Yeah.
Can't go. Marge says, night, disco girl. Helen says, good night, Amelia. Pam says, me, sweetie.
Mm. Night.
Oh. I'm just reading it as it says, so.
Oh, dude, I love you. Let's stick
Debbie
this
says, looks great. Lee says, our Mother's Day moved until next weekend when Rory is out of ISO.
Yep.
Michelle says, good night, darling girl. Diane says, that looks great.
I think it's turned out
And
pretty good.
other Diane says, I'm just interested in your process. Thank you.
It's okay. I hope my process is okay.
Feel
Rightio.
free to comment on that.
Have you all met Son of Quentin? Oh my gosh.
Well, I'm better than the other son.
Definitely your daughter.
Why?
I went to give her a kiss goodnight. She stuck a tongue in my nose.
Oh, I wouldn't do that. But... So let's put a little pencil mark here where our halfway line is.
I think.
So his last comment was that he's better than the other son.
Oh, okay. She's been.
So I'm finding the halfway. I've got a mark and I keep losing the mark because it's so tiny.
Oh no, Faye's got COVID.
Oh no.
Trish's Faye.
Oh no. Look, I need to make that mark
Oh,
bigger.
hang on. Okay, here you go. I'll be back.
She's probably made a snide comment as he's walked up the hallway about he needs to go to bed at the same time as her.
What's the yelling?
I tell you what's really interesting is when you've got a household and you're parenting. So we did this for a while. An adult, a teenager, a toddler, and a child. I'll tell you what, that was crackers.
Tell you what, she reckons she was laughing. And she's proud of her for kicking me out at the convention. Right. Oh, goodness.
Okay, so let's peel the tape away. So we use the tape in the center to hold it. I don't even know if this is square. It's straight, but I think I've got more border top than bottom. Doesn't matter. But it's going to look odd because we've got this is very heavy down here. It's going to create a very interesting optical illusion. Let's peel. 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 Okay. Let's get a few more bits of foam under our mountains.
Right.
And I only use foam tape. Like I don't use let's cut this down. I don't use like the kids craft foam or cardboard or anything like that. I am a bit obsessive about, I do use mixed media, but art supplies are safe. Quality art supplies. Like don't use oil paint and oil pastels because they're not they'll leach and they'll move in your owls. We need to stick something on
What are
it.
pan pastels? What are they made of?
They're like a chalk, but they're fairly dustless. They're a dustless chalk pan pastels. So we've just got a few spots where we've got, let's put this here, where we've got sort of raised up bits. Does that make sense? Let's put a bit here. So we've sort of got, I don't know if you can see that. Well, you can kind of see the foam. Okay. Need to rub the pencil line out. Very carefully. Rightio. So interesting concept right now is that I've been so busy building this, I haven't thought about photos.
Great back.
I have built a great background, but I haven't thought about photos.
It's a timber frame mountain.
But it looks like it's in a picture frame.
Yep.
You know?
It does. Very scenic, says Joanne. What are you going to do with that here? Put some gesso on it?
I'm going to cover these, I think. I've got a few little fat birds. Sort of squat little birds. I just got a few. Just a few. But wait, there's more. Right.
They are very cute, those little animals.
They are so cute.
Did you get your play button up here? Your birdie player?
I don't know where to put that one. be riding her. Nope. Okay. So, we've got a few creatures. These ones we haven't got yet. And the hearts. I need to do something with the hearts. I'll sit up there with a lantern somehow. Okay, so we need photos. So let's look at photos. We need to put something in here. And we need, these signs need sticks to hold them in the ground. Nope. We need to fill them with something. For journaling. No, journaling is a dirty word. And then we need a title. I did have the word cuties here. Because it's quite cute too. Okay. So where's our leftovers? Let's fix our signs first. So we need some little sticks for our signs. And then we need to probably fill them. So let's fill them with this timber here.
Desley says you need a tree for the birds.
I do kind of need a tree, don't I?
The timber for the sticks, says Daijuchi.
Deary me. So this is like... Okay. There's two ways to do this. We can either... It's bad fussy cutting there. We can either stick something over the middle or we can cut the middle out. And we're going to cut the middle out and stick it over because it's an odd measurement.
Have you decided what size photo you put on this?
Not yet.
No.
No.
I'll just bring up the Gnome for the holidays pack.
So when you so far the only two mini paper collections we've done, we've got lots of mini embelly collections like Steampunk and Feathers and Anzac and all those, but these are mini paper collections. When you buy the paper pack, you actually get 3 of each paper.
Yeah.
So you get 9 pieces of pattern paper in the paper pack. So then we'll do that.
Yeah, $14.55 for the 9 sheets.
Oh, plus you also get a free flare. So all our paper packs come with a flare button. And we now do that flare button. In the last year, that flare button has been an exclusive flare that's only available in the pack.
Yes, Tanya, there will be a kit for this one after class. I'll put it up. I'm still building it depending on what Alicia uses. There's no preset before we come to class.
Yeah, he makes me walk around the store and grab a tub of stuff that, you know, then the
Then
kids...
I've got to put back later what you don't use and something like that. Mammoth job.
Well, Noah's probably meant to, but he gets the grumbles on. He just gets the grumbles on. Oh, please don't say the video's gone.
No, it's me. It's all right.
It's all Quentin.
I'm just putting up a link for the pattern papers now. Actually, I might just put up a link for the whole names for the holidays.
Yep, you know how to get that, don't you?
Yeah.
Don't you type it in and search. You do a proper link. If I'm going to spend all my time, I told them that we contacted the IT department to come and do some work on the online store. And it was just me putting on my IT hat and doing it myself.
The IT department. We're like, you know, the episode of Faulty Towers where they want to get put through the maintenance and get put through the kitchen.
Yep.
That's pretty much us.
So then let's do our stalks on our sticks on our thing. Let's just cut them by hand so they're a bit rough and ready. These are our posts. So I'm cutting down here. And let's go like just over 1/4 of an inch, like 3/8 of an inch. And let's cut it. Chop. One stick. 2 stick.
He's in print and vellums all day. So we've got print and vellum vacancies.
Yep. And I forgot to bring them home. So there is the Springtime Tea Party vellum that's in next week's class kit is available for purchase. The fussy cut vellum for Runaway Princess we use this week is available for purchase, and not next week, not the week after, but the week after's devoted to denim fussy cut vellum is available for purchase. And there's the 2 new rice papers made. So one's made from Naomi John's digital art, and one's made from a piece of, and like one of her acrylic paintings. And then there is, and don't ask her to use it because she hasn't got it yet. She's not home for a few weeks. She's home in a week and a half. So she won't actually have it until then. I like that. It's dodgy. It looks like a rustic, you know, back and beyond sign for you to write your journaling on. So my scissors are on an angle so that the edge of the paper behind is actually in behind the thing I stuck on the top. Hope that makes sense.
You know we've got 30 different types of printed vellums.
Probably, because I have to restock the buggers all the time. Oh, did I say that? Sorry. I have to restock them all the time.
Not being salesy, you can just have a look if you want. Please don't think I'm pushing products.
Let's just fix the bottom of this one.
Diane B said, love your signs. Well, I think you said it was cold in their area. I wish it was cold here. It's hot again tonight.
A bit of foam behind it, and I'll trap that there, and then I'm going to get a few bits of foam to put on my stem post stick. Oh, look at that. That's cool. I like it. It's random.
You're changing the sign.
What do you mean?
Well, it used to say names for the holidays.
You just watched me cut the innards out of them.
No, I haven't watched. I've been doing other things.
You all wonder why.
I've been
You all wonder why he drives me nuts.
very busy doing other stuff.
Yeah, he's been sidetracked.
Bright shiny unicorns.
And then there. Let's put a bit of foam behind this birdie. Birdie chookin'. Rightio.
Didn't need that after all that. Photos. Oh, having too much fun.
What am I going to do with the photos?
I'm just having too much fun.
You better have a cutesy sort of title to put on this.
You're reading the journaling. See, this one could be holding a lead to
You know
the,
what?
but that's
I
not
had a
nice.
lady in yesterday, Dale, who was after little boys' papers, and I didn't even think of the name for the holidays.
Yep.
Cute animals.
That's cute. I like that. I like that. See, this is where you come up with your best stuff, is when you're just moving things around random. Right. What are we going to mat our photos with? Green?
Glitter?
Maybe green. Do we think green? Or blue? No. Definitely not. Okay. So I'm going to green. Green. Let's cut 3 4-inch squares. No. Let's cut a 4x6 and a 4x4. 4x6. No, 2 4x6s.
2 photo mats.
Just wait. You shouldn't cut anything until I actually finish what I'm thinking, because I'm thinking on the fly here. I want more photos. I want one there, one there. Okay. So let's do, so they'll be 3 3/4 by 5 3/4. Let's do 2 of those.
Okay, so you're doing 2 4x6 photos.
Yeah. But then we've got 2 3 3/4 by 5 3/4 photos. And then I'm going to test drive this before I really open my mouth at this. These ones are 3.5. Oh, gee. It was crooked. You wait till I catch the kid that did that. I'm going to make 3 photos that are 3.5 by 3.5. Just have a go at where they're going to fit.
Night, Mary. That's an awful long time. You've got to get up, Dale.
Oh, when's you got to get up?
4:15 in the morning.
Jeez.
And the
Mary.
weather's really crappy in Tassie too. So.
Yeah, I hope you guys are okay. I saw that on the news this morning that there's been some wild weather down your way, Dale. A little bit of a worry.
So 2 3 3/4 by 5 3/4 photos and 3 3.5 by 3.5. She said, didn't you?
Yeah. What do we think? Personally, I like it. Personally, I do like it. So this one is across. It's a 5 3/4 inch by 3 3/4 inch. Thank you, photo. Okay, so there was a question today in the. What's the matter? What are you laughing at?
Sandra goes, you did all that hard work making the background and now you're covering it up with photos.
I know. It's all about the photos, but isn't it, Sandra? I didn't want to put photos on it.
Oh, you make too much sense, Sandra.
Yep, way too much sense. I did not want to put photos on it. I was having too much fun making a scene, and not the scene when you throw yourself down on the floor in Woolies and kick and scream.
I know Naomi is your daughter because she made one of these out of watercolours and paper the other week in class.
A scene?
Yeah.
Oh, did she?
Yeah.
What, with this same stuff?
No, not with this same stuff, but she did the same mountainous scene like that.
Oh, did she?
Yeah.
Wonder where she got it from. It's something we do. There was a question today in an international beginner scrapbooking group, right? About scrapbooking photos. Like, should the lady give the pages of her son to him when he turns 18, or what should she do? And I'm going to say, so what I said is what I do. And I actually scrapbook, well, I store everything chronologically. I don't scrapbook chronologically. I've been putting the fakey photos on because they are better for you guys to see the size of the project. But I store them chronologically, but I just scrapbook like a mad woman's breakfast and just jump around everywhere. So I just scrapbook what I want to scrapbook. I might scrapbook, where am I? Where's the photo we had just before class? Where's that photo? Get a photo here just before class. I might do 2 pages today, and they might be Milton at 20 and Naomi John at 7. And there's 3 years between those two. Do you know what I mean? Like, I jump around. I do what I want to do. The fakey photos kind of started when I forgot to take photos to work. I've done that. Forgotten to take photos to work, to scrapbook for a retreat when I had to do videos at work. Or there was a time when I was doing a page and I knew there were photos of other people's children from Scouts. And, yeah, you can't. Yeah, I'm quite cautious about. It's no good saying, oh, they know that I scrapbook and I put everything online, because something could happen in the future and that child might in the future not be able to have their photo online. Hacker alert, I'm going to cut the middle out of our photo mats. So, yeah. That's why the fakey photos kind of started, but they've just kept going. So, yeah, I jump around. My kids all know that when I'm gone, they just have to fight over who gets the albums or who gets what. But I do think that once they've got their own children, if that ever happens, a bit of pipe dream at the moment, the albums will be travel. It'll be someone will have them or someone else will have them, or wherever we get together for Christmas, the albums will go there. Do you know what I mean? Like, I think they're just going to be something that gets shared around between us all. But yeah.
Wow, really, Lorraine? That's a lot of work.
What's that? I gave all my adult children a scrapbook. Now at 40, and I'm doing them for the grandkids when they turn 20. Add their birth year coin sets into their. Oh, wow. That's a lot of work, Lorraine. I'm not quite that keen. I was going to make. So I started quitting an album for when he turned 30. I've got a few pages in it, not many.
20 years ago.
Yeah, I know. And I didn't finish it. I'll tell you why I didn't finish it. I got really upset. I was working on it at work one day, and someone came in and I don't think we've ever seen them again. Pretty sure we haven't. I'm going to put the photos up on foam, the photo mats. And their sort of 10, 12-year-old child was mucking with my page I was working on. And one of the photos disappeared. I don't know if he threw it in the bin or he crumpled it up or what he did, but one of the photos actually disappeared. And yeah, so I kind of got a little upset and the album went by the wayside. I had a bit of a moment, had a bit of an Alicia moment. So yeah.
I could be 30 forever.
Yeah. I was working on a baby album for Milton, but all those pages are in our other albums.
We have albums.
We have an album for every year. Well, actually, some years we have up to 4 albums. If we had a baby that year, we have 4 albums for that year. And our albums have 60-page protectors in them. So, or up to 60-page protectors in them. We do have an album that is pre-1997. And that's like when my mum was young, when we were younger. Our wedding's in there. There's a whole heap of stuff in there. But yeah, because Milton was born in 97, that's when the photos really went psycho.
I'm sure your boys wouldn't do that, Tony.
What's that?
She's told the boys that when she goes, they can get rid of all of her pages, but they've got to donate all the stash.
They won't get rid of the pages, Tony. So I made, when one of my cousins turned 21, the year before I started the project, his mum gave me the photos and info and gave me the money for all the materials. She only paid for the materials because they're family. And I made him an album of his life up until the age of 21. This should hang straight down. He hasn't insured. It's actually listed on his insurance. It has been listed on his insurance since he started keeping it with him. When he was traveling in Europe and that, he didn't take the album with him, obviously. But since he's had it in his home, it's been insured. It's huge. It's, what was it? It was 2 or 3 76-page albums. It was pretty big. Awesome project. There we go. Let's put a reindeer here. Sorry, I've started sticking things on. Just gone off on a tangent, haven't I? Let's put a birdie chook in here. Yeah. So I could have inked this scene bit here, but I think if we did that, it would really take away from the photos. So you've got to be careful when you make something super busy like this that you don't accidentally make the photos insignificant. Does that make sense? You don't want the photos to become something that's not the feature. The photos still are why we do it. Unfortunately, I had to stick photos on this. I was having just so much fun without them, but the photos are the reason why we do it, I think, or the memories.
The memories. Yeah.
Just covering up my little rip here. I don't know why I've got 2 little rabbits looking up there. Just don't look into my mindset with the
I was
rabbits.
going to stick a photo over on the okay, but if you do that, I think I might have a bit of a right on
What's that?
comments.
If I cover the rabbits?
Yes.
Let's just sit a bit of foam here. And let's put our photo mat on. And usually I start on the left-hand page, but I'm doing it right. Let's do this one this way. Put some foam behind a bird.
I think your little girl will be asleep come out here. She was pretty tired.
She's pretty tired.
School disco. She's dancing yesterday.
Yep, big week.
Thank you everyone that put a comment on my Facebook post. I just took a couple of photos of her walking in the dancing. Thought that's just too sassy not to photograph.
think we need another photo. I think we can fit a 6th photo on here. Bit of a shocker.
What size do you want to make 6 photo?
Same as the others, 3.5 by 3.5.
Iron flat, buddy.
So in the fridge we've got some Lindt chocolate Easter eggs, and there's only the little caramel ones
Only the
left
caramel ones left.
because no one really eats the caramel ones.
I'll force myself, it's okay. I'll take the 4 for the family.
They've been in there a while. Are there any others left?
There's a couple of brown ones, a couple of white ones.
No. In the drawer.
No.
That's it.
Metallic blue paint for the title, says Lee.
Yeah, I was thinking that. Let's just set this up.
Sorry, everyone. I'm going to clean out the back of the store and the shop this weekend.
You said you were going to do it.
Yeah. I love caramel, says Tanya. I'd mail them to you, Tanya, but they get a bit second hand on the way.
Oh, God, they'd melt before we got them to work.
Yeah. Don't know if you'd appreciate caramel flavoured paper. Ants would probably like it.
The ants eat chocolate.
No, they don't eat chocolate, but they eat caramel.
I don't want to know why he knows they eat caramel.
How many scout camps have I ever done?
I suppose. There is that. Shouldn't have
Shouldn't I get food poisoning on scout camp? Oh, if Deborah's watching, I hope your boy's feeling better. That was no good about the whole team coming down sick.
Yeah, that's pretty terrible, eh?
That's not good at all. And then he broke his finger while he didn't want to break his finger.
Did a good job.
Yeah. Broken, delodged his bone somehow.
Yep. Like a boy. Boys don't do breakages in halves, do they?
Cuties would stand out on the grass.
Yep. So I'm putting a lot of the animals on foam. That was really close to my finger.
Yes. Lucky those Timmy scissors are pretty blunt.
Oh no, they're sharp, trust me. I've cut myself with them quite recently.
What was I cutting with them? Oh, clothing tags.
And he's looking up there for journaling. We're getting there. I don't know where we're going to put this title, but we'll get there.
I should add the title to. Is there anything else you put in this kit? This is one of those kits that.
2 pieces of cardstock.
Hang on, I'm just going in the kit again. It's one of those extremely cheap kits. You've got to add some stuff. And I can find you put so much in the kits when I build them. Alright, so you've got 2 pieces of pattern paper number 2, known for the holidays. 2 pieces of pattern paper number 3, known for the holidays. 1 piece of pattern paper number 6, cottage garden, not yet released. And 2 by 12 by 12 smooth alpine white cardstock. Plus 1, what was it, cuties?
Yep.
Cuties script.
Yep.
I better put script because there's a lot of cuties. Title cut. that it?
Probably.
Right.
It's going to get cut in half there.
Karen said it's such a clever and cute page. Absolutely adorable.
Okay.
Diane B said this is fabulous.
He's got a tattoo on his bottom. I think I had more hearts somewhere. Nope. I think it needs to be red. How's that? There's foam on my finger. Okay, so what are we going to paint this? Green or blue or a bit of both? Maybe we go down the bit of both path. Let's stick our hearts on first. Just using a bit of dimensional magic out of an applicator bottle. I know this is odd for him to have a tattoo on his bottom. But we put it on this one. Let's put it on this guy.
Candy said both.
Let's tuck this behind here. Got 4 hearts on there. That's a bit silly. Both reindeers have got blue tattoos. So, who's coming to Paperific? Because we're teaching classes.
We better come up with some glasses.
So, might need some suggestions for classes at Paperific, people. Because we're teaching classes.
We might have some guest teachers.
Naomi John. I think Quentin should teach all the classes.
Trish D will recruit her in.
Yeah. It's going to be interesting, eh?
Bring up Deborah. Say, Deborah, quick, come in, Melbourne.
Let's just slap some colour on here.
You'll be able to tell us Queenslanders. We'll be the ones shivering that hard. We won't be able to talk to you.
Yeah. Wearing, what, 15 layers?
What's Paperific? Paperific is a big craft show in Melbourne. Big paper art craft show.
Paper craft show in Melbourne in
Let me
August.
look up the
Which green? I think it's this green down here, this pea green, or acid green, or booger green. Let's do a bit of
It's a
that.
privately owned show.
Yep, she only does that show. She doesn't do other shows. It's now at the Flemington Raceway. So I should have done this on my messy mat. It was at the showgrounds, but they want too much money. I think it's towards the end of August. It's the last weekend in August.
26th to the 28th of August.
There you go. 26th to the 28th of August, Flemington Racecourse.
4 months to go. Whoops, I just come from Gnome's artwork.
Okay, let's put a bit more blue on
I'll
here.
just put a link in for everyone.
I got a piece of tape backing in my water.
Sam was just asking about what we're doing tomorrow for National Scrapbooking Day.
All sorts of things through the day.
Are we?
Not classes.
No.
I need a class tomorrow night.
Class tomorrow night. I'll put up a post in the morning. Sure, we have a fun one. Maybe I should find one thing.
Let's just use a bit of water to blend it out a bit. Put a more green on. Don't heat the lead because it's not good for it.
Not Diane B.
You can short out your heat tool.
How do we know what time we're doing things?
What's that?
Sam just said, how do we know what time you're doing things?
We're just doing things all day. It's going to be more conversation social things. It's not really activities, but it's more conversation social. It's to get you guys thinking and socializing and doing stuff together. And there's not going to be time limits. We're not doing like competitions and things. Sorry. But you could use tomorrow to do your 1, 2, 3 challenge entry. Or the monthly mood board in the group, in the Creative Family group. Just more activity things.
Where is it?
It's in an album in the group.
Yeah, yeah.
I got a mark on the page. There we go. That's got rid of it. I'm going to put some foam on the
What's
back of this.
1, 2, 3 thing onto that too?
Yep, he's going to put a link up. So 1, 2, 3 challenge is actually a scrapbooking challenge. 1, 2, 3 scrapbooking challenge. We actually own it. We don't really promote the fact too much that we own 1, 2, 3 challenge, scrapbook challenge. We don't get lots of prizes from other places. We do some prizes ourselves, but it's not.
Here's a link.
It got really hard asking stores that I knew were struggling for vouchers or prizes. It really got to the point where, yeah, it wasn't fair because they feel obliged to be supportive, but...
So in the 1, 2, 3 challenge, you get a sketch, 2 words, and 3 colours.
Yep, so 1 sketch, 2 words, 3 colours, and we do ask that you use them all. It's a good challenge.
And then
you can't just pick and choose what you use, whereas the mood board is a bit more flexible. You can pick and choose with the mood board what you want to use. You just got to be inspired by the mood board.
Yep, you just got to ask to join the group.
And we do ask that you do actually get inspired by the mood board, not just pick an old page you have in your stash that kind of works with it. Video. Oh, here, Quentin, this is code for cuties.
Yeah, I've got it.
Okay.
Oh, look at that.
What do we think? Let's get rid of that. I have made a mess. I've just got so much mess out and about around here.
Just sent me an invite, Deb.
There you go. He's on fire.
Andrew says, I don't understand the 1, 2, 3 challenge.
So you get a sketch. Mamie John's done a sketch. It's based on one of my pages. So you get 1 sketch, you get 2 words, 2 words, and you get 3 colours. So you're going to use all 3 colours, both words, and the 1 sketch. 1, 2, 3, and you make a page, and then you share it in the group. 1, 2, 3, 1 in the album. So, okay, so if you want to share something in an album, but you still want it to come up in the feed, so what you do is you put it in the album, and then you find your picture, and then you put a comment on your picture, and then it comes up in the feed.
You just need to explain the
1 sketch.
idea a little bit.
It's just a sketch, like it's a, I don't have a picture of a sketch. So you get a scrapbooking sketch and you follow the sketch.
You don't.
Hope that makes sense.
The sketch is like a guide to what the page should look like.
Yeah. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to show you the online store, the changes to the online store. Let's turn this out. Turn that one on. Let's turn this one out. Okay. So we actually had this once before, not in drop downs, but we actually, oh, and see this thing here. If you're not logged into Facebook on the device, we can't reply to you because by the time we reply, you've gone. So continue as guest is a bit of a, it shouldn't be there. That's provided by Facebook and Messenger. That. So we used to do this where down the side we had shop by brand and shop by product. And we actually had 3 customers that complained quite badly because on their phones it meant there were too many things to look at. So we had 3 customers. Well, actually, we had 4 customers that didn't like it. Now, I'm going to say it was 3 years ago when we sort of started changing out of that. Now, only one of them she might use the online store twice a year. The other 3 don't use the online store at all. So one of them doesn't even shop with us at all. So, yeah, I've gone back to what I had before. So down on the left here, and it's in the middle under some little a hamburger 3 lines thing, on your iPhone or your Android phone in Google or Safari. So down here, you've got sign up for our emails. You can also do that here. Sign up for the emails in this little colored thing on the side, or it's on the bottom on your phone. Everything that's in stock. So that's every single thing that we have in stock. If you order something from this and we don't have it, it's because it's been shoplifted or it was damaged and we didn't find it to do the change. Retreats. So that's the retreats that we got available to book into right now. Find our free classes, which is our creative family group. Class directory, which is the class directory, which I haven't updated for a couple of weeks. Our YouTube channel, which some of you are watching on our YouTube channel. This is your postage options. So this lists all the different postage options. And this is 468 home delivery. About that, if you want to get stuff delivered to your home on Mondays. So free postage for orders over 100, flat rate postage of $9.50 or for orders under 100. We can hold it till it gets to 100, or you can do in-store pickup. If you pick in-store pickup and you live 5 states away from us, you still have to pay postage.
Quentin will ring you.
Quentin will ring you. Wish list. Am I logged in? No. If you're logged in, it goes to your wish list. It asks you to log in. If you log in, you can have a look at the things you've ordered as well. It's got to go. So this is the stuff we want to get rid of. Well, not what we want to get rid of. Kind of is. It's the stuff that's, on its way out. Not on its way out, but we need to make the space. We actually have another whole stand that we're going to add to that soon. All of our stuff. So this is all the stuff we manufacture or make, including our kits and our retreats. Our collections. So that lists the collections from the newest Beautiful Family right back down to Springtime Tea Party. Our mini embellishment collections, which is everything from St. Patrick's Day, A Day to Remember, Anzac, At the Circus. So, click on flamingos. And all of these things are only what's in stock. So, obviously, the flamingo color cuts are out. So, and, words is all of these word ones. Those word packs. Oh, I don't know why that's in there. Our flare store. So this is all of our flare buttons. So you can go either all of our flares, and that's from the most popular. So that lighthouse is the most popular. So that's all our flares, but then it's, food flares. I spent hours on this. Camera flares. So I am the IT department at Scrapbook Fantasies. So yep. And yeah, I build all of our websites myself. Okay, so that's flares. Shop our product. So shop our product is, let's have a look at it. Shop our product is things like background cuts, beads and sequin packs, remembering it's only what's in stock, retreats. We already looked at that. Paper packs. So then that comes up with all of our paper packs for all of our collections. Aussie Grunge isn't there because one of the sheets is out of stock. Tissue, rice, and collage papers, including Naomi John's 2 new ones. Then you've got our year in review products, which I need to update and add more to. Then we have current pre-orders, which is none. Our blog, my blog, which is very sad. Christmas, because everyone's doing Christmas. And yes, our best-selling Christmas item is those poinsettias. And shop by brand. So this is what I've added. So you can go through, there's 49 Market, Art by Marlene. You can go through all these brands and see what's in stock. Like Paper Rose, this is what's in stock. Let's go back up. Scrap Boys. This is everything that's in stock. That's our best-selling Scrap Boys item. Pilot, and then you see the Pilot pens in stock. So then the next one is shop by type, product type. So you can go acrylic. Oh, this is adhesives. Best selling is Dimensional Magic.
Yes,
so that's all our adhesives. Oh look, let's look at chipboard.
Yes.
And these are all in stock. So there's nothing that's going to say sold out in here. So it's all the chipboard. There's 48 items a page, and there's 4 pages of chipboard. Watercolor.
They get there ahead.
So there you go.
Okay, I've just put the link for the kit up. It comes in at 12.
That gave him a chance to do it.
There's no image on the link at the moment. Obviously, I haven't had a chance to take a photo of the page yet.
So there we go. So thank you for coming along. Sorry I showed you that, but I needed to show people how that online store kind of works, like how that to get the categories, to shop by type and to shop by brand.
So we're back tomorrow night.
Tomorrow at 7. Keep an eye on the group tomorrow. We're just going to have lots of little activity things for you to do or share, and you know, it's just going to be a bit of fun and a bit of socializing and some conversation starters. We're just going to try and see if we can get as many of you to be kind of active on National Scrapbooking Day, or should it be International Scrapbooking Day, and just chatting to each other and having fun. So it's not going to be competitions and it's not going to be challenges.
Naomi in the morning, yes.
Oh, there might be a little bit of challenge in it, but not much.
Sorry,
Name is at 9:30. Whoops. Create a family group 9:30 in the morning, or if you don't, if you are having trouble streaming Facebook, she's on her YouTube channel, which we'll put a link to that in the Create a Family group in the morning. Oh gosh, there's an ant. No, we're in the subtropics, eh? Because there's all the little critters and bugs.
Yeah, they're coming
So-
in the house with the spraying outside.
Thank you, Tanya. And you know, if you have suggestions for the online store, I can't say I'm going to follow every suggestion because some things are a little bit hard. Or I might have done it before and it didn't work. But yes, we do take suggestions and ideas for the online store, but that's what we've been, yeah. And I did get asked again today, what's new and what have we got in from other brands? And I did have to say that we've been concentrating in April on, and early May, on just keeping as much of our product in stock. We have a lot of our own branded product now. And the thing is, it's about keeping our product in stock and manufacturing our product and investing in that, because it's different. And I don't necessarily like everything that's available from everywhere else. And yeah, just trying to have our stock in stock has been the biggest, our biggest key goal. So yeah, thank you for coming along.
Too many Mondays off.
And too many Mondays off. Yes. So we will we'll see you all tomorrow morning at 9:30 for Naomi John's class. Just keep an eye on the Create a Family group. You probably all get notifications in any case. So we'll see you then. So thank you very much. Take care. Stay safe. And happy National Scrapbooking Day tomorrow. See you later. Bye.